Hey, what's up everyone? Kellen with Haunted by Waters, and today's tip of the day is going to be how to fish a dry dropper setup. Excuse the extra. We are here on the Wood River in the Sun Valley area, which is perfect dry dropper location. And so I wanted to show you a little bit of our setup first, and then I'll do a little bit of a how to look for the right water for a dry dropper. So today, fishing with a 9-foot 5-weight fly rod, and then you'll see I have about 9 feet a leader all the way down, and I like to fish a big foam pattern if possible, or a big stimulant first, and that's going to imitate a terrestrial, so an ant, a beetle, a grasshopper. In this situation I have a chubby Chernobyl on, and then I put about 1.5 to 2 feet of Tippet on, and then I put my dropper behind that. And I've got a small little size 18 Frenchie nymph below my dry dropper. So you can fish depending on whatever depth might be in front of you for the day. I like to fish it about 1.5 to 2 feet below my fly. And the thought behind that is fish are typically looking up to feed. They may go after your big, ugly terrestrial up top, or they may grab your dropper that's below your stimulant. So this is the attractor. This is supposed to get their attention when it slaps on the water and they look up, and then they're probably going to chase your dropper that's hanging down at the depth that they're swimming at. So I'm going to do a quick tutorial for you and show you what kind of water to look for dry droppers. All right, now I'm going to show you how to effectively fish your dry dropper pattern. So an area like this is perfect, where you have a nice gravel bar that drops right off into a big seam or a hole where fish tend to stack because they're outside of the current. They don't have to expend a ton of energy in the middle of the river. So they will come over in some of this slower slack water, and especially if it has depth, and they're just looking up constantly, waiting to feed. And you can see this nice foam line just drop off into this foam line is where fish will hold. So I'll do a couple false casts here. I try to tuck the fly as close up on the sandbar as I can, or the gravel bar, and you want it to just hang in that foam line. Give it a couple twitches if you want, get their attention. Pick up, false cast a couple times, dry it out, chuck up again, right there at the edge of that drop off on the bar. And that's where fish will typically hold. So you can try to find that type of water when you're fishing dry dropper. You should have a lot of success.